Welcome to Rootz Revolution Sports episode 8.
Oh, wow.
Episode 8 already, yes.
That's cool.
So, yeah, welcome back to our lovely studio where we talk about MMA and anything that just comes to mind, because it's not limited to MMA. We talk about whatever's on our minds. Yeah, but it's basically an MMA slash, you can say combat sports podcast when it comes to the Rootz Revolution sports. So here we go. Let me shut this down a little bit. Alright. Here we go. Okay, first in MMA news, we're gonna be talking about the notorious Ronda Rousey. She went to WWE.
Boo.
She had a little debut where she didn't wrestle yet, but she did come in after the Royal Rumble, pointing at the
WWE sign.
Yeah, the WWE, the what was the
champion or something? I don't know. I don't care.
No, not the Royal Rumble. She's gonna be in the big WWE WrestleMania. So she's gonna be in WrestleMania. So she pointed at the WrestleMania sign. It did look kind of fake-ish. It looked kind of forced. She didn't seem to be too natural. She needs to work on her acting skills. But how do you feel about this whole Ronda Rousey going to wrestling thing?
She's making it worse for herself. She's making it worse for herself. And to even jump a little bit, I think it was Eric Horney. I'm not sure who it was. But they asked her, after she did the debut of WWE, how did she feel about the losses that she had from Nunes and Holmes? And still, she's just like, let's not talk about that right now. So I don't know. She's making it hard for the haters, too, to hate her properly. I had this discussion before. It's more like, I'm starting to feel more and more sorry for you. It's sad. I don't even feel sorry for you. I don't care no more. I don't give a damn what you do. You left UFC. You lost twice, only 2 times. That's just wow. And then you go off. You disappear into a hole, and then you go to WWE, and you ruin that for me. Because now you went to fake fighting.
Exactly. They say, okay, she can't make it in real fighting, so she runs to fake fighting.
And you know what's going to be messed up? When she loses a fight in WWE, because you will lose a fight in WWE, because they write it in their script, so be prepared, that when you do lose a match, whenever it is, that they have to write your apology. And they have to write how to be human. That is so odd. But that has to be done.
Do you think that would save her career, kind of, when it at least comes to acting and her?
If there's more people out in the world like
persona?
Me, no.
Because I was like, if they script a good comeback speech or good comeback, like from a loss in WWE, it would kind of mirror her her MMA career. So they kind of would like put her in the framework of where she can actually persevere.
Ronda Rousey shitted on UFC
and her fans
and her haters.
Yeah.
And ran to WWE so that way you can have a scheduled loss. You're sad. To be honest with you, I really ramp about Ronda Rousey because she makes my blood boil. Because you're not even human. Where's your heart at? You're not even human.
Sometimes I think was she mature enough to even handle her stardom? It shows that she wasn't mature enough to handle her stardom.
She was mature enough to pop shit. She was mature enough to win and constantly pop shit to the people who lost against her. But when nobody has said nothing against you yet since you lost. It's been your fans and your haters that's been really telling you how it is.
It hasn't been on the fighters, no.
No, it hasn't been. And it should be. And you lucky me should take the dig in your ass because she had so many opportunities to dig in her ass and so many reasons why she should.
Especially when she was holding the belt.
And she took the high road. Everybody you fought took the high road and you decided to be a damn coward.
How do you feel about when Joanna Jędrzejczyk lost? And she said what she said about her loss.
That she's not like Ronda
Rousey.
Rousey.
And she compared herself
I'm glad she
to
said
Ronda
that.
Rousey, saying, listen, this is a different situation.
Yes. You have to now, because she messed it up for all the females that now will lose and taking it like a sport, like it should be. She messed it up. She messed it up for herself. She messed up her own image. She messed up her own image. You went to WWE. I can't enjoy WWE no more. That was the first thing I watched that got me into sports when I was younger, and I can't enjoy it now.
Oh yeah, the Hulk Hogan days.
Yeah, the Hulk Hogan, Chyna. She was my first female athlete that I adored. Even though she was steroid up, she was still a female, and she reminded me of Tina. And I thought she was fantastic, and you messed it up. And now you came to be in an area in the state near me. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. You're a disgrace. To be honest with you, you're a disgrace. And if I ever see you, I have no shame and no shame to tell you that.
I'm looking for her to redeem herself.
She can't.
We'll see.
The only way you can redeem yourself is a good fucking action movie and you lose, or you might as well just open up a school.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm looking for her to redeem herself. Like, she has a chance now to redeem herself, to kind of reinvigorate her career. And
she has to make it up. You know all the people you disappointed that made her?
Remember when you talking about...
The people that made her, she disappointed.
I compared her to the movie Hancock. It's like she needs a person who can handle her public side, the way that she conducts her side in the public, so she can they can fix her career in ways. But she like that. I think going to WWE was a good decision, but
she needed the money.
She has to handle this career like if it was MMA.
You know, despite if she's become successful in WWE, whatever the case is, you still messed it up for UFC. Okay, know that. Yeah, it's engraved in stone. So however you come out smelling with this WWE, just know what started you. You messed it up. Because that's what started you. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't be in WWE. Nobody gives a damn about you and your arm. I want to see you try to armbar somebody in WWE. Yeah. Just imagine you bouncing off the ropes. It's ridiculous. I can't. We can go to the next most ridiculous thing on the list.
We'll see what happens with her. I hope.
I don't care.
I hope that she can reinvigorate her.
Please don't come near me.
I hope that she actually fights in the UFC again. I would like to see that.
And get hood stomped.
She might.
She would get hood stomped.
She might.
She would. There is no might. She would.
It depends on the opponent.
There is no might. Yeah. She will.
It depends
you will get stomped in WWE, and you will get stomped if you try to come back in UFC.
So
because nobody likes you no more.
Okay, but do you feel that there's no woman in MMA and the UFC that she can defeat?
No.
You don't think so?
No. She can't even defeat her. She's a loser. She herself beats herself.
This is what I believe.
No, and this is how I feel, and I'm hardcore on it.
I believe there are many women she could beat in the UFC.
They're not in the UFC yet.
Not at the championship, like not Amanda Nunes, no. Not
Jump Rose, anybody. Even the chick with the colorful braids that got beat down. Nobody.
That would be an interesting fight.
Well, even the chick who just had the babies. Who was that chick? The one that was in the house. No.
Oh,
get the chick.
No, she can't be her.
No, she can't.
That's what's her name?
I forgot her name. Starts with an N.
Juliana Pena. Oh my gosh.
No,
I'm waiting for her to come back.
No,
I want to see her fight Amanda Nunes or somebody.
I want to see her come back. Period. Yeah. And she just had a baby. Just the fact that she's gonna come back. I don't care who she wants to fight.
Juliana Pena.
Just the fact that you want to come back after having a child. Hell yeah. No, Ronda Rousey can't beat anybody in there now. Later and after that. Let's move on.
We will see.
There's nothing to see. We see where she's at right now. Let's close the book on Ronda Rousey and let her live that sad ass life. Right. Let's move on.
Next is Floyd Mayweather. He got in the cage, he jumped in the cage, walking around like, he said, 2018, imagine me in the cage. And he said something about Patty. I guess that's his sponsor. And he's like,
you never know.
Mention that.
Let's see.
I'm like, Mayweather and MMA.
The peanut guy in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, but do Do you think he can at least by when was that? Oh, August. At least by August, right, of this year. Do you think he'll be able to fight Conor in an MMA fight? Just to get in the ring. Do you think this will happen? And do you think he would get the money? Okay, with this Conor McGregor Mayweather thing. Mayweather jumps in the ring. He starts talking all kinds of stuff about, oh, Patty, with 2018 in the cage in MMA.
You never know.
You never know.
Okay.
Like, how do you feel about this Mayweather thing?
Now, you want to know if he was to train for this, but at the same time as last year, August, that he had to fight with McGregor, will he be prepared to at least get in the ring? Now, I think, because McGregor did it. You know, everybody can get down to basics and get pretty good and things like that. From now to August, it's not a complete year. If he's been doing it, like you said, then that's different, you know. But I think he can get in the ring and be prepared and probably do like a good maybe 2-3 minutes in there. In the first round, he's going out. Yeah, if not the very first round, it will be the beginning of the second round.
The only way he's going to get through the first round with Conor is if Conor carries him how he carried Conor. That's the only way. Because if it was me, I'll leg kick the shit out of Mayweather. I'll kick the shit out of his legs. I'll hit him to the body with kicks. I'll throw kicks that, like long range kicks. Because once you get to the boxing range, he has an opportunity to hit you. But if you're hitting them from the ring and like kicking the legs and moving, throwing spinning back kicks, side kicks, front teeps, all of these kicks that would keep him off of you and not in boxing range. And then when he gets close, as soon as he starts to box, you take him down and ground and pound to submission. He can't make. He's not going to make it out the first.
Even in close range, you're forgetting about the knees, and you're forgetting about the elbows, and you're forgetting about the little shoulders that gets punched in there.
And throw.
And you forget they can hold your hands down in UFC for certain positions, and you could get shouldered fucked. Your whole face could get fucked up from a shoulder. So there's a lot of things. I hope Mayweather is understanding that boxing is one thing, literally.
Yeah.
But UFC is literally your whole body, without a doubt. And I'm talking mentally, physically, emotionally, everything takes account in UFC. I'm not downing boxing. I'm not downing any kind of sport.
But they're not prepared.
They are not prepared for this kind of blows. Any kick. Like, I think it would be amazing if he gets a kick and Mayweather punches the kick. Like, that's how he checks the kick.
You know, I'm seeing more and more boxers train MMA on the side a little bit because I've seen Deontay Wilder, who's a heavyweight champ, throw a couple of kicks. Right. I've seen Lomachenko, which is one of the best boxers out there right now. He actually comes from Russia, but he's wrestled. And I've seen him throw elbows, like doing little tricks with the speed bag and throw the elbow at the speed bag. So I'm thinking like boxers are now starting to look at MMA a little more, and MMA fighters are looking at boxing a little more. So you got like TJ Dillashaw. He went and trained with Lomachenko, and he sparred with him, and he said he just did him dirty. Like Lomachenko did him dirty, but he was a learning experience. Right. So you have what's his name? That fought Ferguson. This guy, he went over to Mayweather's gym and trained with Mayweather and stuff, and he talked about how good sparring and how good training there is. And once you spar with a championship boxer, you kind of get the rub. It's like once you spar or fight somebody who's a champion, you get to see and feel what they have to do to be there, and it kind of pulls you into being that good. At least having an example of, wow, a human being could work this hard and, you know, to this level. It pulls your level up when you're training and sparring with people who are world class. Cyborg, Chris Cyborg's another one who trains and spars with championship boxers, female boxers, and it's like once you start to venture into that boxing world and you see the level that they're training at, and you bring your training up to that level, like they're training to fight 12 rounds?
Boxers?
Yeah. So it's like, but 12 3-minute rounds, it's not 12 5-minute rounds, but 12 3-minute rounds, it's like you train to do that. It's a little different from the MMA I mean, from the MMA training in which you don't train to go that long.
Well, with boxing, I can see why MMA fighters would want to train with boxing because they want to get their striking more effective.
Sharp,
it can't be all kicks and grappling submissions. They want to get their striking sharp. They want to do knockouts too. Like submitting and kicking, yeah, it's great. Wrestling, that's fantastic. But sometimes you just want to get in and get out, you know? And I can understand it from that part. Boxers going down into MMA fighting, I can see it just for general purposes. You just want to know how to just take people down, period. Just because of your status of level of fame or just the knowing it, period. It's like females learning self-defense. You just want to know it anyway. So it would make sense to not just...
Yeah, but that's definitely understandable. Yeah. And yeah, to Mayweather gets in the cage, I'm going to see, like, I'm sure it's not going to be as big as when they got in the ring together. I'm sure it's not going to be as big.
I don't know what exactly is the mindset for this whole thing to go down with the boxing and this MMA match. I just...
It's another money grab.
Okay, it's not going to be the same kind of money grab. That's done. That was a one-shot deal because that's something that no one ever seen in history. You're just going to repeat history within months? Nobody... Yeah. Come on, the economy is going bad. The government shut down twice already on us within a 2-week period. Nobody going to pay that money.
And it brings up...
You're not going to get paid that money.
The Nate Diaz thing.
I do.
Okay.
We should make a title for this show.
Okay, so Nate Diaz is talking about coming back. At the same time, Conor is talking about coming back. But now he's trying to negotiate a deal to fight Tyron Woodley, which Tyron Woodley is down and Nate is down, but the UFC seem like they don't want to do it because they're saying that it makes no sense. Because Rafael Dos Anjos has a couple of wins in the welterweight division. He's a former lightweight champion. So they're saying that that fight makes more sense to have with Rafael Dos Anjos and Tyron Woodley. I kind of want to see the Diaz fight become a Diaz fan. I want to see him make some money. I want to see him get a chance at the championship again, even though it doesn't make sense with the rankings or anything. I'm one of these guys who I guess I shouldn't be a super fight guy, but I like to see things. Like we had the Cormier fight and Stipe. So I think it's something I want to see. A lot of people hate that fight. A lot of people don't want to see Woodley fight. They don't want to see Woodley make that money either. But they don't want to see Woodley fight. They don't want to see him fight Diaz. And a lot of people are just waiting for Woodley to lose to somebody. So I want him to fight Diaz. I like them both. I like Woodley and I like Diaz. And I want to see the stylistic difference. Because if you look at Diaz, he's actually taller and has more reach than Woodley. But if you look at Woodley, he's more compact, he's more strong, he's a great strategist when it comes to shutting down people's game. And I don't think it'll be a boring fight. I think it'll be a good one. But a lot of people don't want to see it. How you feel about the whole Diaz-Woodley thing?
It is an odd matchup. It is kind of weird, but it'd be an interesting fight because they're both known. Mm-hmm. I don't think Dana White likes either one of them. Yeah. So they're gonna have a hard time. Period. Yeah. Willie only fought a couple fights, so you know he's due to fight somebody. He's itching to fight somebody. So is Diaz. You know, I think Diaz is starting to realize, like, even to have that other McGregor fight, it's not really worth what you think it is, or they making it seem about that. I talk about the business side on that, so it's kind of weird. But I would see it. Yeah, I wouldn't pay to see it, but I would see it because I would just want to see how they adjust to each other on that one.
All right. Last night was UFC 221. The main card was Blades versus Mark Hunt, and it was Yoel Romero versus Luke Rockhold. So Curtis Blades, he defeats Mark Hunt by decision, and Romero beats Luke Rockhold by knockout. So you won this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was a good fight. You had the first couple of rounds was good, and then Yoel Romero just put the power on him and he took him out. Like you said, he doesn't get the interim belt because
he didn't make weight,
so,
which was kind of disappointing. You know,
sucks.
he had too much salsa, so he couldn't salsa real fast enough, and he couldn't make weight, and it was pretty much a fight just to have a fight on the card because
well,
it was too late to cancel.
This makes Robert Whittaker undisputed UFC champion, middleweight champion, or whatever. So it could be a rematch with him and Yoel Romero because that's how he got the interim belt in the first place.
Okay.
Or they could put him to fight somebody else in 185. I don't know who was the next guy, or to come up to fight him. But we will see. Like after this whole thing with Bisping running, and then GSP getting the belt, and then him vacating the belt, and then it's like it was a mess. But now it's getting clear. So we have a clear champion. We're waiting to see what happens after this. Actually, I want to see maybe David Branch, even though he's coming off a loss to Luke Rockhold, but Luke Rockhold's coming off a loss to Romero. But Romero was supposed to fight David Branch. Maybe David Branch could fight for the championship belt. He's right there. Or he could. He should have a fight, and hopefully, if he wins, he should be the next person to take the title or to go for the title. Whittaker versus David Branch would be a good fight. We'll see. I'm rooting for David Branch, even though he lost to Rockhold. I believe he can still do it. He was a World Series of Fighting 2-belt champion, and maybe he needs to go up and see if he could get that middleweight champion in the UFC. I think he deserves it. He's been paying his dues, you know. And he's an East Coast guy, you know, and he's a New Yorker. I want to see him. I want to see him do that.
Okay, that's something we just keep an eye on. Keep looking.
Another thing I want to talk about is a Kevin Hart story, which is hilarious. Kevin Hart was talking about when he was on the
set of Violent 3.
Yeah, you know what?
Was it Violent 3 or Violent 2?
I'm not sure. I think it might have to be 3. Let me see if I can play this. His little Steven Seagal story.
Steven Seagal, right? Steven Seagal. I'm doing another movie.
What do you teach Seagal how to do?
No, this is gonna kill you. This is gonna kill you. So we're doing Ride On 2. Punches the stunt guy in the nose. Stunt guy's nose starts bleeding. Q is apologetic. Yo, man, I'm so sorry. God, I'm sorry. He's like, no, man, it's okay. Like, at least you're nice. You know, like, I know that it wasn't intentional. We've worked with people in the past that have been just dicks.
Right.
So he's like, who? I'm like, who else? He's like, well, Steven Seagal, you know, he used to really get shots in, you know, and he seen it. So got to a point where we had to come to our boss, you know, the stunt coordinator. We were like, hey, man, Steven's really hitting us. Can you kind of tell him to
sound like his wife. His wife said the same thing, didn't she?
Can you tell Steve to relax a little bit? Oh, Steven found out that one of the guys was like a black belt in judo, like a serious black belt. So Steven comes up to the guy, he's like, hey, put me in your best hold. I bet you I can get out of it. And he's like, I can't do that. You know, you're my boss. I can't do that to you. And he's like, put me in your best hold. And he looks at his boss, because Steven was being a dick. The guy said, go ahead, do it. Choke Steven. Put him in a chokehold. Steven struggling with his feet. Squirming. Searching for balance. It's like he's losing air a little bit. But, you know, you gotta tap out when you don't win anymore. So all you hear is he taps out and goes go. And he beelines into the bathroom. He comes out and Smells like shit everywhere. My God, he choked the shit out of Steven Seagal.
It's marked for death.
And literally, all you heard was. How satisfying is that when the asshole on the set shits his pants? How great is that? He shit himself. But just picture being a tough guy and you like, good, you better. And it's really a good hole.
And just soul.
Steven Seagal, humble yourself. Humble yourself, man. That was crazy. You shitted yourself, dude? Oh my God. Okay. So, I guess that's it for this episode.
That is
Anything else?
No. We're just waiting for Bellator. It's coming up February 16th. And I'm dying to see that. I think that's Meathead's fight.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
And I'm rooting for Meathead.
Yeah.
So that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
That's at the Mohegan Sun.
He's going to be fighting
Big Country.
Roy
I
Nelson.
got it right. I didn't call you Big Rig. Okay, Big Country Roy Nelson against Meathead. I'm sorry. But I have to go with Meathead because that is my dude. He has such a good heart. A little weird. That's why I like him. So, y'all will be hearing from us again. Oh, and we're going to the premiere of Black Panther. So, y'all going to hear a lot from us coming up on the 17th, which is Saturday, February. Mm-hmm. And we're going to cover a lot of things. So, it won't be just anime this time. We will be doing movie previews. And now that the weather will be breaking soon, we will also be doing fashion shows and art shows and poetry and food and wine. And I cannot wait to come to you guys tipsy. So,
yeah.
Stay tuned and give comments, any tips, or anywhere that you guys would be and you want us to come check you out. Let us know, and we would be delighted. And we hope to see you next time.
Peace. Thank you for coming. Thank you for chilling with us. Oh, yeah, by the way, my Benson Henderson hat. This is my tribute to Benson Henderson, wherever you are. Yeah,
we miss you.
Yeah, you still the champ.
Always.
We still consider you, one of the best.
Love your style of fighting. It's fantastic.
Yeah, good luck in your next endeavors. I know he was talking about going to the military and he was doing all this stuff.
He just had a baby like a couple years ago. Don't leave the baby yet.
But he's still doing grappling matches, like the Fight to Win Pro and stuff like that.
Wait till we change presidents.